I'll remember that. Faggot. Remember me, dickhead? Oh, I don't need this. Get that. Oh, what the fuck? Come on, man, back up at that knife. Bucket of chicken.
Hey! So
hey everybody!
We're here. We got most of the squad. Will's not here, so
yeah, we replaced him with Raleigh.
We made it just on time, surprisingly. So 8:53, we're gonna go we'll do the dashboard review.
Yeah,
They're kicking people out.
Two things are gonna happen in the next 90 seconds. It's just gonna keep on ringing.
Thanks for tipping us off to that sheriff.
When are you coming to DC?
I move around a lot.
dude, why is it so dead?
Alright, dashboard review. In 3, 2, 1, dashboard review.
The ratings first?
Or which way are we
Alright,
on?
we'll go from the back to the front. Would you rate that movie?
Usually do.
Probably.
I would rate it good because it wasn't that gory or it wasn't that much killing. But I would rate it horrible just because it was bad. So I would say 6.5.
Okay. What about you? You guys should get a little closer into the shot.
Yeah, Dylan, you can't see your
Both of you.
fucking messes.
I'd give it a solid 4.5.
Dang, that's
What
harsh.
about you?
That's true.
Yeah.
Give it a 6.
I would personally give it a 2. A 2. A freaking 2. And mostly because of the fact...
That you're racist.
No, this movie was racist.
It was.
Okay, we'll talk about that later, but mostly because I thought it was going to be a horror film, to be
Yeah,
honest.
bro, I really wasn't. Like,
It was not a horror
I never, at no point did I close my eyes.
So, there's really... Let's just talk. We don't have to go...
What the fuck is that guy doing?
Right.
He's like backing up. Like, it's not a backup lane.
It's a
Alright,
truck.
alright.
Anyway, we should...
Let's talk about the movie.
Alright, so we shouldn't even do like a structured good because there was really little good. I think the only good was when you get to see the Purge, which is never... You barely get to see what happens in the Purge. Like, there's only like maybe 3 or 4 scenes where you actually see what they do, but the rest is just like an action film. And
Yeah, that's...
I mean, what do you think, David? Me and Dylan were talking about it through the theater, but you look pissed off.
I don't know. It was more of an action film. I don't know. I liked the main white dude. The main chick she was a fucking bad actor.
Which one?
The
Lonnie.
senator?
Yeah, the senator.
Yeah.
The guard dude was probably the main character. which was weird. It was alright. And, yeah, the black dude said the most cringiest, lines.
Alright,
It was
well...
an okay action movie, though.
Okay, we should actually talk about the racism in this movie. The stereotypes and the racism. Like, we're not trying to be too PC, but this movie was just so cringy.
I'm not the most PC
in the fact
person.
of, like, the stereotypes, especially black stereotypes. Like...
They said chicken.
Dylan, explain what he said.
Hold on. So, okay. Wait.
Explain why black people like chicken.
So let me just start what I said in the beginning. Said in the beginning of the movie, I'm like, okay. And so here's how this movie's starting. Okay. So if you're white, you're indoors.
Oh yeah, he was
and you're
joking
locked
about
down
this.
into a house. That's what I said. I was just joking because they had
Yeah.
a bunch of scenes of a bunch of black guys everywhere, outside, everywhere,
Yeah.
and then it had prestigious white people inside, at a boarding
Government
meeting,
officials
and they had like a metal lockdown house with a bunch of white people in them, and all that. And then so there was this very stereotypical black guy. And does anybody know his name?
He's not even memorable.
Joel, maybe? I don't know.
Joe?
Joe?
He was the owner of the shop.
Yeah, Joe.
Yeah, Joe.
And at one point in the movie, they pulled up to a little Purge meeting place. They were sword fighting and stuff. So they parked there, and two guys and I guess the whole group followed behind two guys. Started walking up to the van to the spot where they parked, and he said, I swear to God, he said,
Getting serious now.
He said, them Negroes is coming up to these van like it's a bucket of chicken.
He literally said that. We're not making that up. He literally said that. And it was so bad that we thought that he was going to die saying some stereotypical black comment. Because throughout the whole movie, there'd be like this huge action scene and he'll be like, no, hell nah, Negro. Like, it was stuff like that. Like, I'm pretty sure he said that. Like, it was, oh my gosh. It was just, it was so bad.
It was. Like, he started off with an okay story, you know?
Yeah.
He was kind of a nice developed character. But then he just had a bunch of one-liners.
Yeah,
It was just
that's
oh, yeah,
all
man.
it was.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, stereotypical one-liners. He's like, what? He was like, oh, hell. And he literally said, like, I even said out loud, I was like, shut up. Because he's like, man, I like white people. But he says something about white people. And then he's like, and my black people. Like, shut up. That was like the whole movie.
It was the scene near the end of the movie where there was like, you know, they were there, and then the other people were there with the corrupted politician guy, the governor or whatever.
Cargill.
Yeah, and he was like,
what do you want? That was part of the GoPro.
He's like, you know, my Negroes over there.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
He's like, I like my black people, but my white friends are bright or something.
Yeah,
It was
and then
just stupid.
There was another point where I think it was Dante. He went up to a guy. He was like, "Yo, what up, my Negro?"
Yeah,
You know,
like,
okay.
and then even the Mexican guy was like stereotypical because literally all you can make out was purge, purge, like, oh my gosh, and he's like, sure, Holmes, like
They could have like.
Stop.
He got shot in the head.
he did get shot, but he didn't die.
I didn't see that.
He got shot by the shotgun.
Oh wait, was that when
When the guy tried to escape, and then he.
Yeah, that's when the guy who looked like Dylan came in.
that was actually a girl.
What?
That was
I
a
thought that
girl.
was a guy. He's
That's a
saying
guy,
that's a
bro.
girl.
That was a girl.
That's
Dude,
a guy,
it looked
dude.
exactly
No,
like
that's a
you.
guy.
Trust me, because she started talking.
Well, he
Maybe
had a
he was a
high
fucking
voice.
No, dude,
Dang.
it was a girl. I'm telling you.
Just cut that out.
And one more thing about this movie, what made me very mad, well, for me,
Because he was
What-
redhead.
what made me very mad was, you know, I saw these, you know, all the sponsored videos of the Purge,
Right,
whether it
yeah.
be social media, whether it be Instagram, whether it be the commercial.
And they
You
look
know,
pretty good.
it had the Statue of Liberty girl with the X eyes,
Mhm.
and then you know the crossed mouth and
She
everything.
got fucking wasted.
And it had all the like the
By the
scary Purge people and stuff, and they were literally in the movie for like fucking 30
Yeah,
seconds. Dude.
30 seconds.
And then
Where they
they're
were shot down.
yeah.
And it was the oldest cliche in the book, and I was just pissed off because instead of because they're trying to kill a senator, and everyone's like trying to kill her.
Fucking Senator
So
Palpatine.
when she rolls up with
Senator
whatever
Palpatine.
Senator, when she rolls up with the one guy she's with, people are actually legit trying to kill her with like axes and guns and stuff. But these people just tase her and then walk her away. And then there's a whole group of like people and they're like, "Oh, I hate Americans, blah blah blah. We're gonna
blah,
kill
blah,
you,
blah."
but we're gonna stand here for another 10 minutes before we actually get shot and die." And
They
it's
were
like the scene was okay. I thought it was
blah,
funny
blah.
because he was just kind of like,
Yeah, they're pretty.
but I mean, it was a cliche moment.
It was
It
cliche.
was just stupid. So, you were talking about the how the first movie is better. I haven't seen it personally. The
Yeah.
first one.
Yeah,
Was there more to blood?
definitely, and it
Oh.
was just more interesting,
Yeah.
and definitely not disappointing.
Yeah.
So like you guys said, it was definitely just an action movie.
Yeah.
When I see horror movies, I'm closing my
No.
eyes half the time. I didn't close my eyes half.
Yeah.
You did cover your ears.
Yeah, I covered my ears, but
You
I didn't-
kind of expected this to be a horror movie.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, and even the action scenes, they just went on just too long. Like, I just wanted it to end.
Yeah.
Like, the ending, it was just like, we shot down a bunch of SWAT team people. Oh, look, another wave. It just feels like a linear game. It felt like Resident Evil. Like, just like, we did a turret mission. Oh,
turret
crap,
mission.
there's more people coming after us. It was just so stupid.
It's like freaking. It's like that one zombie map in Black Ops 1 that was, if you played single player on it, only 22 zombies could come on the map at a time.
Yeah.
And people would get to like round 1,000,000. It's like, okay, but it's just the same thing over
Exactly.
and over again. It's not different.
And I'm pretty sure they used the same scenes. Well, there's this church scene, and they were mowing down people, and I'm pretty sure they used the same scenes of people getting mowed down. Like, yeah, man, it was such a disappointment. We were all really hyped to see this. We were excited, but this.
Of course, apparently it got superior ratings. You know.
I know.
You know.
This sucked. Because you didn't even see the Purge. Like, you saw it a couple times, but it would last, like, a couple seconds. And then people getting shot don't actually die. Like, the one chick. Like, I understand she got shot in the air. She wanted to steal a candy bar, and that was cringy. Because she goes back when it's Purge night. She's like, oh, get my freaking chocolate bar if I want it. And then some guy shoots her in the air. She doesn't react. She's just like, that hurt.
She held her ear.
Yeah,
though,
she was just like,
but that was it.
that
you
hurt.
You know her ear was shot.
Yeah.
There's blood coming off.
But when she comes back, her ear is perfectly intact. No chips or blood or anything. It's just like nothing happened. And then they were singing, yeah, we're gonna purge tonight. And there's like a teddy bear dancing.
And she was like, they're about to break in. She said, bye, motherfucker. You know, and
Yeah.
her little Harlequin wannabe accent.
Yeah, it was
Like,
just so stupid. And it was like, there was a lot of points in the movie where it was obvious. Like, the people get run over by the car. And then I was joking to Dylan. I was like, she's going to pull out a shotgun. And what do you know? Pans down. She's... I was cracking up. I was like, this is dumb, man. And that's when I had high hopes because that was like an hour into the movie, I think. But at the end of the day, it sucked.
yeah, all those chicks, like, I don't even know why they were in the movie. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty pointless.
Three Negroes. Like, why were they in the movie? Like, I thought they were gonna have a more important part or something. Like, that was just filler. That was uninteresting.
Yeah, there was
filler.
so much filler too.
Yeah.
So much filler.
It's barely a movie.
Yeah, it's stupid. So if you want to see an action movie that's okay for an action movie, then go see that.
But lower your
It's better
expectations.
than Ninja Turtles. I go with that.
Yeah, it is better.
So
better
is the
than
series
Ninja
over
Turtles.
then for the Purge?
Probably not.
No,
Yeah,
I
I
don't
mean,
think
they
so
were-
because you see the end how they're like, oh, someone got shot and killed or something, and
They
then
were like, everybody's getting mad over the decision.
yeah.
People
So they're probably
are
gonna make
pissed.
another one.
Probably.
I don't know.
I bet it's not going to be called the Purge.
It's gonna be called like. Who knows?
Yeah.
like
So
the Negroes or something.
yeah, because this movie was
That was
just
like
so
their
racist.
favorite word.
Yeah, it's just like they just said that so much. So, any other comments, thoughts on the movie? Because me and Dylan did most of the talking.
Yeah, I would prefer
You prefer.
that chick like got with someone, you know. Like there wasn't even a hug like
That is
anywhere,
true,
you
dude.
know. Like there was no.
That secretary saved her freaking life, bro.
Yeah, and she's just like thanks. Like,
Thanks.
Like she gave her the Zelda.
The most casual
Zelda.
thanks ever. Just not even a hug, kiss.
Yeah. But you saw that at the end. She gave him.
She
the
touched
little-
him.
the
She
little-
Not
touched
even a
him.
handshake.
She
Yeah.
was kind
Hey,
of.
that's more though.
She was sucking his dick behind the scenes. you already know.
So, anything else?
A lot of
Any other
stupid
comments?
Pretty old, but she just pounded by makeup.
Yes.
Pound her.
You said you'd pound her.
No, it's just
That's all I got.
I'd pound her.
I'd pound her.
All right. Anything else? Comments?
the next movie.
Suicide Squad.
Warcraft.
No, we already saw that.
You did?
Warcraft 2. So.
That's not ever
Come out
gonna
next
come
month.
out.
Warcraft. I want to see. The only highlight of this movie night was the commercial. You guys missed it.
Or
But the
the-
commercial for Don't Breathe. That actually
Don't
looks like a
Breathe,
good
yeah.
horror movie. You saw it too.
I did see it.
That looked really
There
good.
was a blind person in it.
It looked kind of funny because he's like, "Huh?" But
now you're gonna see what I see.
yeah,
That was.
that was pretty cool.
It's pretty cringy, but it was pretty cool.
Oh, and one more thing with the drone. Okay, so they're getting followed by a
Oh.
drone.
And then these kids get kicked out of the movie theater.
Oh yeah, as you guys saw, the kids got kicked out of the movie theater. But there's this drone following them, and it's like screaming in a different. It's like blah 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 blah,
Blah blah blah.
and it's obvious that
They
it's
were Dracula.
following them. It was stupid.
It's fucking Count Dracula in there. blah 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 blah.
Yeah, so it's just
It was
movie's
fucking
stupid.
stupid.
Stupid. All right, any other comments?
I want to know why those kids got. We should add. They're probably still standing up.
Right.
Hey, dickhead.
It's probably because they look like they're freaking 12 years old.
Yeah, they
Right.
were. They were
No
like,
way they
where
were
are
over
your
16 Or
parents?
16 or 18.
No.
Or 17 it is, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
17.
All right, anything else? Want to
Uh,
add? You didn't really talk much.
Yeah, the dirt.
There's not much to say.
The what?
The dirt. In the movie,
The dirt. Oh yeah, there was lots of dirt.
there's lots of dirt.
What are you talking
There
about?
was lots of dirt.
Like on the ground.
Yeah. They
Okay.
used a lot of dirt effect.
Yeah.
All right, so
It's
we'll
very
see
dirty.
you. We'll see you in the
There
next
was Nazi zombies.
movie night, which is probably
There
I don't
were.
know.
There were
We'll
Nazi-
see. We'll
there
see
were
where
Nazi zombies in.
Yeah, there was Nazis in it.
And they were. The guy was a zombie. So
And their shirt said white power.
I just heard some gunfire.
Yeah,
in the
right.
movie
That's
theater.
what I heard.
So
I heard that too,
we're
bro.
gonna leave
All right, so we're gonna see you.
before we get killed.
See you guys next time. Peace out.
Peace out. They're shooting up Finding Dory.
What was that, bro?
Oh, that's probably your car's battery like dying because like your car's
Yeah.
not on.
All right, so we'll see you guys later. Peace
Yo,
out.
What the hell? That's gonna make me nervous.